Hello Team Pisces, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in again. Thank you guys as well for all your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, your love, your support, everything. I'm so grateful for all of you. So glad to see you guys on top of the ranking for the difference, right? So let's just see what's going on for you guys for the month of February. This is going to be the She Says spread. So let's just get started with your reading. Let's see, what are the energies for Pisces, Sun or Rising for the He Said, She Said. What's the past energy for Pisces, please? What's the past energy? Well, if you have been indecisive for a long time, going back and forth, trying to block some kind of intuition or emotion out, you are getting clarity about it. This may have happened during the full moon eclipse, actually. So I do see that if you were trying to hide your emotions or not trying to face some kind of emotion, you're coming out of that indecisive energy. And you do have the Strength card, so there could have been, for some of you, definitely a Leo that has eclipse out of your life. You could have came to the realization what this person was hiding from you is what I'm getting. For others of you, this is coming to the realization that you may have been acting quite tough and quite strong against not wanting to face some kind of a fear or an emotion or something that you blocked out, and you're coming to the realization that you still have a weakness towards that person or towards that feeling. So there is some kind of a emotion that came out to the surface that made you realize that you still have a weakness for someone is what I'm getting here. Someone from the past, someone that you thought that you were over, but you were not completely over that person with this Five of Cups here in the reverse. So for others of you, this is still, you were struggling a lot with a certain situation, and it's still a struggle for you. Like it was a long struggle that you could not overcome. But I feel that this is like having a weakness and coming to the realization that you still have a weakness for someone. So let's see what this is about. Let's see what is the past energy for the person that Pisces has been dealing with. What are the messages for the other person? What's the past energy for the person that Pisces has been dealing with? Ooh, Queen of Swords. Someone was a bit tough here with this Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay, I got the Star card and the Queen of Swords. So someone was being very truthful. They may have been cutting you off in some kind of way. This could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or this was someone that felt very hurt in the past, and they may have cut you off in order to heal themselves, in order to move forward in life, and they were expecting, I want to say they were expecting a lot from you is what I'm getting as well. Like they were expecting for you to heal things with them, and when maybe you did not do that, they just kind of like abruptly cut things off, and they may have spoke some kind of a truth, and that truth led them to heal and maybe led you to heal a certain aspect of the relationship is what I'm getting here. You could be also dealing with an Aquarius that wanted to have a, you know, face-to-face talk with you and point out the things that they felt hurt by is what I'm getting here as well for you guys. But it does not have to be an Aquarius, of course. Of course, it could be also someone else. Let's see. Ooh, I got again Queen of Swords. The Hermit reversed with the Queen of Swords upright. So definitely could be a, again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it does not have to be. It could also be a Virgo here. I feel that even like let go of those people that I mentioned. It is talking about you coming out of a period of silence. It comes you coming out of a period of isolation and wanting to speak up about what hurt you in the past, because it shows that both of you have been hurt with this Queen of Swords. You both have been jaded by specific situation or by words that has been spoken, and you're coming to you have this time of period, you have really thought about what you wanted to say, and how you got to your, like, you're thinking a lot about your arguments, like what you wanted to say, what you want to say, what hurt you, and things that made clear for you, and you're gonna speak your mind about it. You're gonna come to out of a period of isolation and separation, and you want to have a debate with this individual, because this person said something, and then, you know, they might have moved on, and now you are coming with a payback, or with like a return in favor, right? So there's definitely some kind of a communication that is going to take place in the month of February, and you are going to definitely point out all the things that hurt you in the past, is what I'm seeing here. But I do see a long period of feeling lonely, of feeling isolated, of feeling not not sure where to go, not sure how to complete a cycle. And now you're gonna get clarity, and you're gonna speak your clarity, Pisces. What is this other person's present energy? What is this other person's present energy? They've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Eight of Wands. Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So I'm getting that this person may have been very childish in the past. And I think with this Page of Swords, they are not going to continue being like that in the future. I feel like they are going to like, I'm feeling a transitioning of energies here. Like they grown up as the Queen of Swords, and now they are releasing this Page of Swords energy and moving forward with the Eight of Wands, meaning that they're not going to be so cutting anymore. They're not going to be so childish in their communication, but they are going to be much more expressing their emotions, expressing their feelings. They might communicate, as I said earlier on, with you, but on a more like light-hearted communication. So I feel that if you would speak up to them, they might try to move things forward with you, but very light-hearted, like not very much pressure on the communication, but just like a flow of energy that is going to come out of it. And I feel this Page of Swords is telling that they are not going to be cutting anymore, or mean in a way. With this Page of Swords can be very mean. They don't deliver nice messages. And with this Page of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Wands, it feels like they are they're softening their side, is what I'm getting. Like they're softening their approach of communication with you, and that could have been an issue for you in the past. So let's see, what's the blockage for Pisces? What's the blockage for Pisces? But they do truly want to move things forward with you. And I feel that if they were harsh and cutting in the past, it was all because they wanted a certain, like they really wish to have a more deeper conversation with you, especially with that Aquarius energy here. Like they wanted to have an intellectual conversation with you, like a more deep understanding. And maybe that did not work out for the best, because you are maybe not really ready for that. But now you are being ready, and they are changing their ways of communicating as well. Like there is a change of communication. Ooh, yeah, the Three of Swords. As I said, there are things that have been said to you that are still hurting you. It's really it has an impact on you, and they're just these words that are just still piercing through your heart, and it's something that you need to get off your chest, because forgiveness is really needed here. And for you to move forward, for you to complete, for you to have some more space in your heart. You do need to forgive, but and with that forgiveness, you do need to express your emotions. You need to express what hurt you with this Three of Swords, what they have said to you that really was hurting you. And it could be a third-party situation that hurted you, and you needing to know why. You need to know clarification about it. But this is definitely a lingering on of forgiveness. I see forgiveness being a huge blockage, and if you want to move forward, if you want to have the real connection, real love, even if it's not with the same person, you do need to forgive one another, and you do need to discuss what hurt you. Do not hide. You know, it gives you more self-respect if you tell what really hurt you. Yeah, you have the Fool. So there is, you're hesitant to start over. Like, I feel like you do want to start over again, because the Fool goes back to the past here. The Fool wants to take a leap of faith towards the Three of Swords, but you may be afraid that you might get hurt again by what this person is gonna say. I feel that they have had like a very cutting and very, like, their words are on the edge. Like, they're really cutting, and you can be very sensitive. So if you attract someone that is very harsh, very direct, very cutting, that means that there is a lesson for you to learn in it as well. Like, that's why you attract the complete opposite. Someone that is very direct, very straight, very cutting, very a bit too cutting. And I feel like you want to take a leap of faith and heal the situation, forgive the situation, but you're afraid that you're gonna miss that. Like, you don't want to be, I feel that there is some kind of ego, like, I don't want this person to think that I'm a fool and that they can do it over and over again. But somewhere deep in your heart, you do want to take that leap of faith and start over, but you don't want this person to make a fool out of you, right? But that's kind of like the internal struggle that you are facing right now. The World in the reverse. This is definitely something from the past, and I feel that they tried to communicate and like put an end to it by being very harsh, because they were hurt as well. But they also know that it is not closed yet. Like, this is like an ongoing cycle. It's unfinished business, and I feel like that there is this incompletion. Like, they felt incomplete without you, you know. And there was this song, I was listening to this song the whole morning, Incomplete by, I'm gonna put this song on, but that's exactly what they might be feeling. Like, things are just incomplete, and they feel incomplete without you. With the Tower in the reverse as well, it seems like they are trying to avoid rebuilding this connection, or they are also afraid that if they try again with you, it would end up in the same note, and it is just like both of you not focusing on the foundation that was loose. And I feel like both of you are trying to run away, and you have both have your guards up towards one another. There are a lot of changes here that are happening though. And it could be also you that have been trying to ignore this, or trying to avoid this situation. What are the hopes for Pisces, please? What are the hopes? Hopes for Pisces. Two of Wands in the reverse. Sag, you just had the same energy here with the hopes. Both of you do not want to take another leap of faith here. You're still a bit indecisive, hesitant to make a move. Like, you may have had some clarity, could have came during the eclipse season. You may have your clarity now. You see things in a different perspective, but in order to make a move, you're still being very hesitant. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse, you're just not ready to fully express emotions, and I feel like you're still too scorned to be truly open for romance, for love. You do not want to put yourself out there, you know, like you don't want to lay all the cards on the table and just express your love, because you're afraid that you're gonna get slammed the door, you know, because you feel that this person may have cut you out in order to follow their own dreams, and that you were not a part of it, and you feel like if you would express your emotion, this person would be like, okay, well, nice for you, but I gotta go, hasta la vista, baby. Like, that's like the energy that I'm getting. What are their hopes? Ooh, that was the Nine of Swords that wanted to come out. What are the hopes? I think that they are still praying for some resolution with you. They are still trying to find some light at the end of the tunnel here. Hopes for the other person. Knight of Cups in the reverse. They're also still in the same kind of energy, not wanting to fully express their emotions. There is some kind of like apology that is needed, but they are emotionally not mature enough to speak up about their emotions. Like, even if their harsh words would stop, they may not be very they may have not grown so far to express their emotions. But on the other side, it's also saying that, let's see, what are the hopes for the other person? Funny, this was as well what Sagittarius had with the Ten of Wands in their hopes. So they're kind of like done being stuck and waiting around for an apology, if that would be from your side. It could be also vice versa. Just take it however it resonates, of course. But they do not want to carry on with this burden alone. Like, they want to divide this. As I said, exactly the same cards came out in the Sagittarius blockage. So you might have like Sagittarius in your moon rising, or you might be dealing with one, but it seems like you both are on the same page of not wanting to hoard with the situation for a longer period of time, and they want to get themselves out of this energy of feeling burdened, like energetically feeling drained by it. Like, that's what it is. And they want to complete the chapter with you. They want to have a completion here, is what I'm seeing. Let's see, what are the fears for Pisces? Ooh, King of Wands. Talking about Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. So there is still passion within you. I feel that this could be definitely your energy. You're being drawn to take a lead. You're being drawn to take that leap of faith. You're being drawn to express your passion, your emotion, your creativity, express your feelings through creativity maybe. But you fear to take that lead. You fear to take the lead. You feel that they need to take the lead, and you may be afraid that this person is still very very dominant, and you don't like to have this dominance around you. Like, you want to flow, you know, you want the flow of life, and this person that you might be dealing with might be very you know, you need to do this for me, and you need to do that for me, and if you don't show this kind of affection, then it's kind of like gone, done, and that kind of energy. And you realize that is a form of love maybe, but you cannot handle that kind of energy at this point, is what I'm getting. Like, you're not really coping with that kind of dominance sometimes. And the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I want to pull one more card in the fear. And the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So it might also be that someone might have other options, and also not only other options, actually. I'm getting that this person might be using some substances or something that was blurring their vision or blurring their mind and not seeing things straight, you know, in their head. And that caused them to behave very jealous maybe, or very emotionally imbalanced. And you fear that they're going to continue like that. So they might be drinking, they might have like a drinking problem, or you know, making a lot of things up in their mind, you know, like out of the blue coming up with something and you're just like, okay, wait, what's going on? So that's like the energy that you fear that will repeat itself. And on the other hand, you do have this, you know that this person is quite, like they're not only confident, but they are also very responsible. So even if they would do something that was irresponsible, they know how to address the situation with a lot of strength and courage. And that is something that you do admire about them, you know. But you do understand that they have some issues that they need to work on, and those issues are like having things in their mind that are not true, or they're not there. And that's like the way up that you are making at this point, right? And you keep on thinking about it. Like the Six of Swords does tell me that you fear to walk away, actually. Like you fear to leave this person completely behind, because you do long for a completion. You do long for that peace. Like you do want that peace back, right? Or you want this person to address their mistakes, their faults, and if they do, you would have more respect for them, is what I'm getting. What are their fears? King of Cups in the reverse. That could be your energy. Ooh. I got a lot of energies out. Okay. King of Cups reversed, Three of Cups reversed, the Temperance, and the Three of Swords. So they're definitely afraid of you not wanting to come together with them, not taking part of, you know, reconciling in this situation with them. They know that you are not expressing your emotions either, that you might be I'm getting that you might be mad, like you might be very angry at them, and you're definitely closed off emotionally, and they're still hurting about it though. You do have the Temperance with the Three of Swords as well. So they're afraid to make amends with you. They're afraid to put things, you know, they're afraid that they might not be forgiven. That's what I'm seeing here. Like they're afraid that you may not forgive them, and not wanting to come together and have like more, you know, lighthearted communication or more joyous events with them. Well, not events, but that's what I'm seeing. Like they're really afraid that they have to fix themselves, and that they need to forgive themselves, but that forgiveness will never come from you. So they're kind of like hurt from this. They're afraid that it's going to last forever, or like they need like a miracle. That's what I'm seeing. Like the Temperance card is talking about an angel that helps two different energies to mend together, to create alchemy, to protect them, to refill their cups of the soulmate connection. But they feel that that's like the miracle. Like Archangel Michael needs to come down and just mend this broken heart for things to work for the better. And that's something that they are afraid of. Like there needs a miracle. Like that's what they feel. Like there needs to be a miracle for this to resolve. Like that's what I'm seeing here. Outside influence for Pisces. Ooh, this is the same card that Sagittarius had. Outside influence is the Devil with the Four of Swords in the reverse. So this person is still they're not they cannot walk away. They still have this bonding with you, and it's still not. And this could be also someone from your perspective or from your world that is interfering. So there could have been definitely an interference, or you see this person, as I said here, that they may have some addiction problems, or you know, they, I don't know, I get this energy that sometimes you see them in a good perspective, but most of the time you see them as an, you know, in a negative sense of light, and that's just like what's causing the problem. And that's something that you need to work on. Like, I feel that there is like both energies of you seeing this person in a negative light. And another thing is definitely that this person is still feeling very attached to you, that they are very controlling in a sense, as well dominant. Like, I still feel that dominance could be also a Capricorn that is interfering here and is not giving you a peace of mind about a situation or about the situation. They might be like, you know, bad talking someone or this person or whatever the case is. Like, they continuously have this influence on you, and it's just not giving you any peace of mind. Like, it keeps you restless. Like, this person's it could be this negative talk that keeps you restless. And I do feel that it is an outside influence. So it could be the same person that you feel that way about, or this could be definitely another individual that keeps on, you know, it's someone that you need to block out. Like, their opinion you need to block out, because they're not in alignment with your intuition. And whenever you are meditating and you are following your intuition, you get another message. And when this person talks, they give you a lot of restless energy, and you need to distinguish that energy, Pisces, because it's not giving you a peace of mind. What is their outside influence? Well, they kind of like done waiting. They're kind of like done waiting. They're ready to move forward, because, as I said, they feel like there's a miracle that needs to happen. So how can you still invest your time, energy, and effort in it? So they're not getting any green light from you. They're not getting any emotion from your side to believe, you know, to believe that there is something that is going to change. So that just makes it very hard for them to reach out to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the reason why they do not reach out to you. And it's not because they do not have any love. I feel that the Cupid of the arrows of Cupid is still within them. It's just hard for them to express or to direct it towards you, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's see what we got for the extended, and we're gonna do the extra for January. They were very, I just did Sagittarius, and it was really deep. Like, these readings got really deep, is what I'm getting. Oh, whoa. The Lovers reversed, the Sun reversed, and the King of Cups reversed. Pisces, what's going on? We need to discuss this. Wow, you got a couple as well? Like, this is insane. This is really insane. Sagittarius got the King and the Queen as well. So you are the second reading that I'm doing today, and you got as well. So these are definitely a lot about soulmate relationships that we are talking about. And I can feel the energy, because they were really intense. Like, definitely Sagittarius was also very intense. So after this eclipse, there is a lot of change that is happening. And, you know, look at that, the King and the Queen. You got it in a reverse. They got it in an upright though. So we're going to discuss these cards. You got the Queen of Cups on the other side, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So, my dear Pisces, thanks for tuning in here. I thank all of you for your love and support, and I hope to see you guys on the other side, or else I just see you in a couple of weeks with your next reading. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.